Let's once and for all answer the common question about LASIK and astigmatism. Can LASIK fix astigmatism? So many patients believe they can't have LASIK because they have astigmatism. There's a lot of misinformation out there, so let's clear things up. To learn more about modern LASIK and other vision correction procedures such as EVO ICL, custom lens replacement, and more from some of the top vision correction specialists in America, and to find a surgeon near you, like and subscribe to our channel and visit bestlasicsurgeons.com. So can you have LASIK if you have astigmatism? Yes, definitely. In fact, most patients who have LASIK have at least a little bit of astigmatism. So can the LASIK laser actually fix the astigmatism? Yes, definitely. Again, LASIK has been able to fix astigmatism for decades. So why is there so much confusion on this topic? Well, it's because there are different types of astigmatisms, and astigmatism comes in different levels of severity. The vast majority of patients have low to moderate regular astigmatism. These patients are treated with LASIK every day with outstanding results. This is routine LASIK. And again, almost every patient who has LASIK has at least a little bit of astigmatism. Patients with high amounts of regular astigmatism can also have LASIK. Astigmatism is measured in units called diopters. There's no hard cutoff for where moderate astigmatism ends and high astigmatism begins. I would personally consider anyone with about 3.5 diopters of astigmatism to be on the higher side. In my personal experience, I've treated patients with up to 7 diopters of astigmatism with outstanding results. I counsel these patients a little bit differently in that they may be more likely to need a touch-up after the procedure than a patient with lower astigmatism. Patients with extreme prescriptions can be compared to putting in golf. For example, for patients who have low prescriptions, that's like taking a 6-inch putt. We make that putt about 99% of the time, and if you're in the 1% where it doesn't go in the hole, you're still really close to it, where you would just need a little tap in as a touch-up to hit that bullseye. Extreme prescriptions are like a 30-foot or a 50-foot putt. Sometimes when you're taking a putt that far, you just want the first putt to get really close to the hole so that you can tap it in on the second putt for an easy touch-up, an easy tap-in. Then there's irregular astigmatism. Astigmatism has to do with the shape of the cornea. The cornea is the clear lens on the outside of the eye that we look through every day. It's sort of like a camera lens that focuses light on the back part of the eye. A cornea without any astigmatism would be spherical. It would have the same curvature in every dimension, shaped like a basketball or a soccer ball. A cornea with regular astigmatism would be shaped like a football, an American football. So if we sat a football down, it would have a steeper curvature in one dimension and it would be flatter 90 degrees away from it. In the real world, the cornea doesn't have to have either of these perfect shapes. It can have all sorts of irregular contours with different peaks and valleys. That type of surface contour or topography that has irregular ups and downs and peaks and valleys is referred to as irregular astigmatism. Now, up to this point, we've talked mostly about patients with regular astigmatism being good candidates for LASIK. If you have irregular astigmatism, that may not be the case. There are certain patterns of irregular astigmatism that can make you ineligible for LASIK. This is one of the main things your doctors will look at when you have your consultation. Of patients who have astigmatism in their glasses or contacts, well over 95% have regular astigmatism. And modern diagnostic technology is very accurate at determining who's regular and who's irregular. If you have irregular astigmatism and are interested in LASIK, and are not a candidate, there may be other options for you, such as the EVO ICL, also known as the implantable contact lens. Because the EVO ICL doesn't impact the shape of the cornea like LASIK does, patients with irregular astigmatism are often better candidates for the EVO ICL. There you have it, everything you need to know about LASIK and astigmatism. Hope you enjoyed this, hope you found it helpful, and for more information about LASIK and modern vision correction, visit bestlasicsurgeons.com.